So here's the issue. There are two phones in 4 variants and they're really similar. The prices are so close and the specifications are not too far apart either. So you don't know whether to save a few extra thousands and get the M10 or just get the top variant of the M20. Let's have a close look at the specs. Both devices are running the same software and the same Samsung Experience version. The M20, however, has a slightly faster processor and comes in better variants than the Galaxy M10. In display size, both of them are pretty similar, but the M20 has a much sharper screen. The cameras too, there is a slight difference, although on paper they might look the same. And it's the battery life of the M20 which is just phenomenal. Now, as I said, the displays are almost equally large, so when you hold them, you actually feel like pretty similar devices. And their build quality is also pretty similar. They both come in the same set of colors. It's got the same plastic back, and you will see a raised glass in the front. And I think it's got Asahi glass protection, not the Gorilla Glass. You get the Infinity V display with a notch at the top, giving a pretty decent screen-to-body ratio. Of course, the Galaxy M20 is 1mm thicker than the M10, given it's got a much bigger battery as well. Now, both are TFT displays and not Super AMOLED, but nevertheless, it's really not as disappointing as you might think. It is still pretty bright, pretty colorful, it's got wide viewing angles, and it's just nice, you know. You really wouldn't know the difference unless you really put an AMOLED display right next to it. Otherwise, you just don't know what you're missing out on. Both the Galaxy M devices are dual SIM devices with dual VoLTE enabled, and both of them allow for memory expansion by up to 512GB using a microSD card. Now, both of these phones have a 13MP camera at the back and an ultra-wide lens, which I think is 5MP with single LED flash. Both of these phones can shoot up to 1080p videos at 30fps, and they do not support 4K or 60fps smooth video recording. And they both have the 3.5mm headphone jack, and neither of them come with earphones. And now from the software point of view, both smartphones have the same Android version, same Samsung Experience version, same interface, same features. In fact, both of them also support Dolby Atmos, which is truly an amazing way to experience cinematic sound quality, and especially if you're watching Netflix. So put on your earphones and make sure that Dolby Atmos is turned on. Alright, so these were the similarities. Now let's come to the differences. The Galaxy M20 has a 5000 mAh battery, and the Galaxy M10 has a 3400 mAh battery. That's a huge difference, and the battery capacity of the M20 is simply mind-blowing. I mean, despite really heavy usage, the M20 would surely keep you powered up for at least 24 hours, and if you're a medium user, then it can probably last you for a day and a half, easy. So honestly, you would not even need a portable power bank on a daily basis. If you are someone who's on the road a lot, traveling a lot, commuting a lot, the Galaxy M20 is amazingly fit for that. And another really important difference is that the M20 supports fast charging. So in just about 2 hours, 20 minutes, you get a full charge from 0 to 100. And it does have the Type-C port as compared to the M10 with the microUSB. Next is performance. Now, both these devices have an octa-core processor, but the Galaxy M20 has a newer one and it's got more RAM than the Galaxy M10. So given these two upgrades, you could almost expect twice the performance from the Galaxy M20 compared to the M10. Now, if you're looking to multitask often, take a lot of pictures and videos, then the Galaxy M20 would be a much better solution. And even from a longevity standpoint, the M20 would definitely stand the test of time better than the Galaxy M10. While I did talk about the display size being similar and the display technology being TFT on both, the screen resolution is a bit of a difference actually. The M20 display is much more sharp and packs many more pixels per inch than the Galaxy M10. That being said, when you play HD games like Asphalt 9, Modern Combat, PUBG, all of them play in HD quality on the Galaxy M20. But on the M10, you can clearly see it's really not as sharp, and you can see the pixelation, it's fairly obvious. So, but again, it's just an entry-level phone. Both of them are, and the Galaxy M10 costs a lot cheaper as well. So I guess that's the difference that really comes in. And coming to the camera quality, I know I said that both these phones have the same 13 megapixel lens at the back. However, the sensor size of the Galaxy M20 is slightly bigger, and that's why you can see that all pictures that the M20 has taken are slightly better. You know, there's just more light, more color, more punch, and just better clarity overall. So definitely if, camera is on your priority, the Galaxy M20 is definitely better, and the M10 is not going to cut the job at all. Also, the Galaxy M20 can take pictures faster, it can take videos better, and it's just an overall better camera smartphone than the Galaxy M10. So to really round up everything, I think if you've got the money to spend, definitely recommend getting the 4GB variant of the Galaxy M20 over the Galaxy M10 from an overall perspective. However, if you really just need a smartphone for making calls, watching YouTube or Netflix videos, and using WhatsApp or Facebook, even the M10 3GB variant would be adequate. The M20 is more suited if you want to juggle through apps, take a lot of pictures and videos, and also play games in HD quality. So guys, that's it on the comparison between the two phones. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Do not forget to subscribe. See you in the next one.